Hey team, Coach Jeff here, back with yet another mobility session, the most important stretch of your week. Today we're going fairly short, 12 minutes. We're going to do a combination of upper and lower. We don't need any equipment, just a bit of space. We need an optional yoga mat if you have it, as always. You need a little bit of wall space. We're going to do a fair bit of wall stretching today. Fairly deep, about 30 seconds per stretch. So good to go, let's do it. Okay, as always, let's just open up a couple of big inhales. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And one more in. And swan dive to the floor. And touch the toes and hold. And that's our first stretch, 30 seconds. Aiming to touch the floor or the toes. Keep the legs as straight as possible, feel out the hamstrings. Continue to hold and breathe and fight to get those fingertips to the floor. If you can put your hands flat on the floor, even better. Keep your legs straight. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hands where they are. Take a little bit wider stance here. Come into kind of like a sumo squat position. We're going to turn our fingers back and now we're going to walk our way back, starting now. As far as we possibly can, our chest is going to sink even further and really feeling that through the hamstrings, the hips. Go as low as you can for quality and hold. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1, and safely release. All right, let's step the feet a little bit closer. We're going to come into the bottom of a squat here, pushing open and out. And better yet, if you do have access to a wall, you're just going to go there now. Continue the same stretch. Just sit back slightly onto the wall. Relax, push the knees open and away. All right, let's force the chest up a little bit because we're going to need that for the next stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to go a little bit closer to the wall, just a little bit far forward there. And we're going to rest as much of our back on the wall as possible. Open up the knees. We're going to put one hand, the left hand down, and the right arm, we're going to reach up and over the shoulder and see how far we can get that arm. You might just be out here, that's fine. And hold. Look up at the fingertips, might be a bit easier. Continue to push the knees open and away. Quite a deep stretch early on. 4, 2, switch. You might find one side easier than the other, that's completely normal. Breathe and hold. Seven, 5, 3, 2, 1, and release. And now we're just going to step our feet forward slightly, and we're going to come to rest in a squat position just above parallel and extend the arms out in front of the shoulders. And if it feels good, come to basically an overhead squat position and see if we can touch our thumbs to the wall, our hands flat. I can just about get my thumb. Make it more challenging by sinking a little bit deeper. This is a difficult stretch. Go as far as you can. Lots of tension in the shoulders and the legs here. Lock out the arms, get them as close to the wall as possible. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, loosen up. Let's go upper body now for just a couple stretches, starting elbow, right elbow on the wall, leaning into that stretch, pushing down, feeling that through the triceps and the lats. As I say, spending most of our time up against the wall or door here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take the same arm, elbow just above the ear, and we're just going to slightly lean into it. Feel that through the chest. So medium pec stretch here, and then we're going to go the whole way next. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And now take that arm across the wall, shoulder into the wall, big turn into that for more of a chest stretch, just a little bit deeper now. Should be uncomfortable, but still quite nice. Got one more stretch on this right arm, and then we'll do the same on the left. 3, 2, 1, and release. Big turn back stretch, right hand on, fingers up, slowly turning our way to the opposite wall. And if you can only get so far, that's fine, but if you can go all the way, you'll feel it in the shoulders, into the chest, mainly the shoulder here. Again, slightly uncomfortable, but really good stretch. 5 seconds, get ready to turn back into it, don't just release. Now, perfect. Let's go left side, elbow on, lean in, same stretches as before from the start. Now you hit the stretch right, you might feel it in the tricep, but you should feel it through the lats. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep your elbow there, maybe a bit higher, medium pec stretch. Just lean into that, or away I should say. Feel that through the chest. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Full chest stretch, reach back, turn in and hold. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And big turn back stretch, hand on, turn away to the opposite side. Just over 2/3 of the way through the stretch. Less than 4 minutes to go. A couple more wall stretches before we finish on the floor. 7, 4, 3, turn back in and release. Both hands on, lean back, push down, legs straight, feel that in the hamstrings, through the back, shoulders. And once you've established that stretch, just sink lower, drive the chest down, shoulders down and back. And release. A nice calf stretch, step forward, lean into the wall, and then get that back leg straight, heel driven down, and you should feel that in the calf. You might need to shuffle around a little bit here. 7 seconds. Get ready to switch. 2, 1, and switch. Again, just lean into the wall here. Move around a little bit, make sure you feel it in the calf, not the hamstring. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's make our way to the floor. Big inhale. Get ready to do an inchworm. Just walk into a plank position and then drop into a cobra. Hips into the ground, chest up nice and proud, and hold. We're actually going to finish today on the floor in just over 90 seconds time. And then from here, downward dog, chest to the ground, heels to the ground, chest back I should say, heels to the ground, and hold. 5, 3, 2, and release. Take the left leg under and through for a pigeon stretch. That back leg is just going to rest on the floor. And if you feel good, you can come on down onto the elbows also. Three, 2, 1, and release. Go into a plank again and then switch to the right. And this will be our last stretch for the session. Feel good? Come on down to the elbows. Five, 3, 2, and 1. Return to the plank just for a second, and then drop the knees to the floor and come to a tall kneeling position and just loosen up a little bit. Take a big inhale just where we started, and exhale, and one more inhale and exhale. Time.